Chairman Tipton, Ranking Member Kritz, congratulations. Congressman Bartlett, I am honored to be with you this morning and proud to report to this committee and to the Congress that America's domestic advanced biofuels industry has moved from the beaker to the barrel, all in record time. And like most part of our nation's economy, small business and American ingenuity are proving to be the engine driving our success. The Advanced Biofuels Association represents over 40 of our nation's and world's leading advanced biofuels and advanced feedstock producers. Our members range in size from large household names to small and medium-sized companies. Since our inception, the Association has advocated for a level playing field when it comes to public policy, specifically calling for technology neutrality, feedstock neutrality, as well as parity in the form of any government support. Washington should not be in the business of picking winners and losers. Many of our members specifically fit within the definitions of a small business found under the current law. In fact, I'm delighted to be appearing with one of our members on the panel today, Mr. Ralph Tomaso of Greenworks Holding, a company who is delivering renewable advanced gallons today. The Association represents a wide range of technology platforms from synthetic biology and hydroprocessing to gasification, to name just a few. Our members are working on developing a wide range of feedstocks. Some are planting giant miscanthus, sugar beets, and creating cellulosic sugars from woods, grasses, and municipal solid waste, while others are planting new forms of trees and growing algae to produce agricultural-grade oils for refining. The challenge for all companies, large and small, is to build and deploy first-of-kind, new innovative technologies which will produce these new advanced biofuels. In order to be successful, these small business owners must manage the technology scale-up risk, the volatility of commodity prices, and the certainty of regulatory policy. Before we discuss policy, let me start today by sharing some of the biggest success stories we've occurred over the last year. The Air Force has flown the F-16 Thunderbirds on a mixture of advanced biofuels, and the Navy has tested advanced biofuels in ships and vehicles. The commercial sector has flown the first cross-country flight on a blend of renewable jet fuel. We have one member, Dynamic Fuels, producing 1 million gallons of renewable jet and renewable diesel a week, and have 5 members who have gone public. In addition, 2 Colorado member companies are preparing to deploy their innovative technologies this year. GEVO will produce an isobutanol, a drop-in fungible fuel. They will commission its 18 million gallon plant in June in Laverne, Minnesota, while Sundrop Fuels is on target to break ground to build a 50 million gallon cellulosic gasoline plant in Louisiana. As you can see from our membership base, there are significant opportunities to create jobs in rural America, both from the growing of the feedstocks to the deployment of the plants. To your point on innovation, we are seeing new fuels that can be blended in new ways with existing products, the opportunity to make new bioproducts, and the possibility to grow new feedstocks, which are more sustainable and more productive than the existing options. These hold the ability to create an entire new set of opportunities for farmers and landowners. Mr. Chairman, turning to policy, as you recognized in calling this hearing, there are a significant number of small business people involved in this sector. Several of our members welcome the opportunity to participate in various small business administrative programs, which we call for matching funds and leveraging. One member company has been able to leverage the pre-engineering costs with a matching contribution in assisting the building of a plant in Florida. That's a $150 million plant that's going up. Unfortunately, other companies have been unable to utilize the Small Business Administration's funding options as they've utilized large partners or were supported by venture capital organizations of scale. I have been told this prevents them from being able to access most of the funds available. Earlier, I spoke about regulatory certainty. Nothing more important to small business owners and innovators than a consistent long-term policy frame from which to build a business. For our sector, the single most important component is the Renewable Fuel Standard, passed overwhelmingly in 2007 by a bipartisan Congress and signed into law by President Bush. Although it is not perfect, it is fundamentally important to that the Congress continue to send a strong bipartisan signal of support if we wish to continue the remarkable progress and growth of an advanced biofuels industry. As for tax policy, it's been a mixed bag at best. Many of the existing provisions have already expired, and some are crafted in such a manner that they're not helpful to small business or create an uneven playing field across the entire sector. As you know, all of these are complicated by the current record of renewable and have been on a piecemeal basis for a number of years. This simply does not provide certainty on which to build a business. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here, Mr. Chairman, and I look forward to answering any of your questions.